Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very good day because I woke up and my general manager had texted me saying, Ron, the Maserati Levante GTS is in. We finally got our Maserati Levante GTS. We've been waiting over 2 weeks for it since it was supposed to be here, and now it is here, the 2019 Maserati Levante GTS. Ladies and gentlemen, this is huge. So as always, I'm here at Maserati Alfa Romeo of Daytona Beach, and I want to let you guys know from the outside, you cannot tell the difference here. Us mere mortals cannot tell that this is not just a Grand Sport Levante, but this is a little bit different, and I'll show you the differences with this GTS, the big one obviously being the engine. Now let's talk about that engine. The Maserati Levante lineup offers a few different powertrains. You have a 275 horsepower diesel engine. You have the base model Levante, which is 345 horsepower. The Levante S, which has 424 horsepower. And you have the Big Daddy, the Trofeo, at 590 horsepower. But in front of us here, you have the GTS at 550 horses. But the Levante is derived from it in the twin-turbo 3.8 liter V8, which is re-engineered for 550 horsepower. That arrives at 6,250 RPM with 538 foot-pounds of torque. And the most impressive fact is this engine is assembled by Ferrari in Maranello, Italy. Now when you compare the Quattroporte to the Levante GTS V8, the GTS has a new crankcase, a new oil pump, a new auxiliary belt, and reworked wiring. The cylinder heads were also redesigned to fit the new camshafts and valves for a better blend. More power while maintaining efficiency. The engine is paired with the 8-speed ZF automatic transmission and operated with a new gear selector that can switch between automated manual and automatic modes, and has that new park button that we've seen in all the 2019 Maserati models. Now, it sends the V8's 4 wheels with the Maserati's Q4 intelligent all-wheel drive system, and is set up to operate it mostly in the rear-wheel drive mode. But the slippery surfaces can trigger up to 50% of the torque redirected to the front wheels. A standard limited slip differential and torque vectoring further increases the Maserati GTS's abilities. The air spring suspension and adaptive dampers have been tuned to handle the extra power of the weight of the V8's powertrain, and is claimed to be 132 pounds. The GTS stopped by 6-piston Brembo brakes and their monoblock brakes, front calipers squeezing 15-inch rotors with 13-inch rotors at the rear. Now visually, the GTS is similar to that of the Trofeo, but it does adopt uniquely designed 20-inch wheels. 21 or 22 wheels are optional. Inside, leather is the name of the game. The sport seats, the door panels, lower dashboard, and armrest are covered in black, red, tan, or beige hides. A full-grain piano floride leather is optional. Now the GTS starts at $119,000 US, which is a full $50,000 less than the starting price of a Trofeo. It's not cheap, but it's the least expensive way to get an SUV that boasts a Ferrari engine. Now hopefully you guys are still hanging with me. It's a little windy today, so I apologize. Florida winds are kicking up pretty crazy. But let's talk about options. This GTS has $12,440 US worth of options. You guys probably want to know what those options are, right? All right, so you have the $100 kick sensor, to where if I kick under the vehicle, it will shut the boot. You have $4,000 22-inch staggered wheels. You have the 3D carbon fiber trim, which pretty much feels like a wicker basket. It's really cool because it's like a matte finish, but you can feel it. Like if I were to put my nails across this, which I wouldn't dare, it would make a noise and it would like be bumpy. This is amazing. This is $2,890 for this 3D carbon, and this is the coolest thing I've seen in the interior of a car in a long time. You also have the $400 power foot pedals, the $1,490 piano floride natural leather, which looks really cool. You can tell that it's natural. It looks imperfect, but it gives it character. I really love how they did this leather. Wow, with the sport seats, Rosso color, and the Stitch Trident, that's dope. The Stitch headrest in the Maserati seats, in all 4 seats, $290 for that option. You also have the big Trident here because you have all of your technology packed in there with the driver assistance package. And that driver assistance package is $1,590 for 2019. Back in 2018, it was $3,000, but Maserati cut that price down because these cars should be coming standard with it. So they wanted more dealers to order them, so they cut the price down in half, so a lot of these cars can get optioned with that driver assistance package. And you know Maserati went to level 2 autonomous driving in 2018, so now we have electric steering to work along with this package. You also have the $1,090 4-zone climate control, the $590 soft closed door option. This sucks right in there. The $1,990 upgraded Bowers & Wilkins sound system. The $190 cargo rails. And the last option you have is a $400 black DLO. DLO is commonly referenced describing the large swath of glass down the body side between the first and the last roof pillar. Now guys, I pulled the GTS up to our 2019 Grand Sport because while there are small differences between the exterior body parts, these are really the most noticeable, and you'll see it here. The blades for the grille are actually functional. Look at that. I can put my finger in between the blades of the GTS. So you can see the airflow will go straight through those there. And you also have a smaller grille, or when I say smaller, I want to say it's for different kind of airflow, to where the honeycomb here looks a lot different from the Grand Sport. So let's look at the Grand Sport and let's look at the blades on the grille here. As you can see, like all of the other Maserati models besides the GTS Quattroporte for 2019, that is, the blades are solid. Okay, and then your grille for the Grand Sport model is a different kind of shape, not as much so as the honeycomb shape that you see on the GTS. So you have your normal blades, and then right there you have your grille with the bigger insert there for the grille, to where you have the smaller ones here, and right there feeds right through. So stepping inside of the GTS, it's not much different from the Grand Sport model. You're getting that sport steering wheel just like the Grand Sport model. You're also getting the sport seats just like the Grand Sport model. Only difference is you have the natural Pianoforte leather. Okay, I mean, you're still getting your sunroof. You're still getting a lot of the same trims, just you have that extra leather option and this that is option with it. You also have the Bowers & Wilkins, this option with this, but it's not too different from the GTS. The big thing is the 3D carbon here, which just, like I said, is just so dope. I love this. It feels so good in your hand. Like, and I know you're not gonna be, carbon fiber is not something you're gonna be, you know, rubbing on and touching on all the time, but it's still pretty cool. You have it above your glove box there, and then you do have it on each door. Now, what would really be cool is, you know, you have the carbon fiber package for the steering wheel, to where the top would be in carbon and the inserts and the inlays will be carbon. You do have that. Also, right across the buttons would be carbon. Well, what if they had that and the natural 3D carbon with this on the steering wheel? That would be really cool if you can get that to match this. I would love that. But we're inside. We probably should take it for a drive, right? Why not? Now, before I do, check out these dials. They're a lot different than the normal Levante dials. V8 right there. Okay, you have a nice aluminum look on the dials as well, especially along the side of it. And I'm gonna close and open the door, open and close the door. And you see that GTS right there. That lets you know you're in the bad boy. Wow. Now there's something you don't see too often. A top speed of 230 miles per hour. Now, obviously, that is going to be something that's not reached because the top speed of the GTS is only 181 miles per hour, and the 0 to 60 is in 4 seconds flat. So we're gonna start her up, and I'm gonna start her in sport mode as always. Turn everything on by pressing the start button twice. Going over to sport to turn that on electronically. Foot on the brake, and then press in. And now she's to life. Now she needs to go get some fuel, so let's go do that and hear what this GTS sounds like. Now for the GTS, you have that new updated system for the 2-track shifter for 2019, same as all the new Maseratis for that year. You do have drive here, you have neutral here, you have reverse here, and you have park here. Press the button for park. If you want to go into manual, pull it all the way back to drive, move it over for manual, and that manual will control either the gear select here to do your upshift and downshift, or your paddle shifters. If you want to put it in park from manual, press park, and it will move back over into park. Much smoother, much easier system for 2019. I think they did a lot better job on it. Just to show you that we do have the driver assistance package on this GTS model. So that electric steering for 2018 and 2019 on the Maseratis will come into play here. So you'll see stuff like the lane keep assist, which I normally turn off because of the fact that I feel like it's a little invasive. That's just me. You know, I like to have full control of the vehicle. It's a great safety feature for someone who's not paying attention, and you know, it will help you move into your lane. I will turn that off in a moment here, but just to show you that it's on. You have your active blind spot, which you should always keep on. Your forward collision warning. All right, so if you're going to be slamming into someone and rear-ending them, that is your forward collision warning. It will let you know, it will brace the brakes, and it will get you to be able to stop a lot quicker than normal. And your traffic sign assist as well, better than GPS because it reads the traffic signs in real time, able to pick up stuff that the GPS will never be able to pick up. Guys, this is the worst day ever. Worst day of my life. GoPro battery is burnt out for some reason. I don't know if I left it on. I'm holding it down, holding the top down. Normally you hold this down to turn on the power. Nothing. Nothing. This is disappointing. All right, I'm gonna give you guys some blips from the exhaust. I'll get some indoor driving, but I can't get the actual from the actual exhaust pipes. This is the worst. I owe you guys big time on this. I'm so sorry. All right. That raw power is amazing. Now I know it's not naturally aspirated raw power, but geez Louise. We'll do one with the window down. That's incredible. Holy crap. Worth all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. Worth all the marbles. Downshift, downshift. We're in first. $7,000 on the RPMs for redline. I mean, holy crap. God, I wish I had my GoPro on the back of this thing. I failed you guys big time. I owe you. I'll get another day to where I'll be able to do just a video of the exhaust. For right now, that's amazing. That's what Maserati is all about right there. Is that feeling and that sound. That's worth all the marbles to me. But you guys know I'm a sucker for Maserati, but that, insane. You know, Maserati did make up for the suspension and the weight, the extra weight that we spoke about earlier, and it doesn't feel heavier than the normal Levante. You know, part of the electric steering means that the steering wheel has a little bit more play than normal, so you do always feel that, but it feels like it's a bigger SUV as it always has. It feels good, and it drives like it normally would. It's nothing that you notice differently besides the engine and the sound and the feel, the power behind it. But other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. But we'll crack the window here, do some downshifts, and then guys, don't try what you're doing at home. I'm obviously had some experience with these vehicles, and you know, be safe, please. Don't film and drive. Don't shift with one hand. Don't drive with one hand. This is just the best way I can show you guys right now. So I took that risk at my own risk, but I had to share that with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video today. Woo! Let's take a break and let's just look at the sticker and see everything as far as price, because you probably want to know what the price is, right? Let's take a look at that and then we'll wrap it up here. But wow, let's take a look at that sticker. Maserati Levante 2019 GTS, and there we are, Bianco with the interior, Rosso and Nero, transmission Germany, and the country of origin Italy. Okay, so you're looking at the starting price of $119,998, or sorry, $119,980 to start, and then you're going down to $136,495 for this model after those options. We did the $12,000 of options plus the destination charges and preparation and delivery. That's what you're looking at, guys. Now, I did explain the additional equipment to you guys, gave you the price on that, so you can see it right there. And then you have your standard options there. Go over that quickly. And I'm only going over this stuff quickly, and I didn't do super in-depth because of the fact that everything else is the same as the other Levantes that I've gone over. I'd be redundant if I was explaining the 8.4-inch screen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a lot of the other stuff I've gone over on the other Levantes. So definitely check those videos out if you're interested. You definitely want to know the fuel consumption in the V8, 15 combined, 14 city, and 18 highway. But you don't get a V8 Maserati for fuel consumption. That's just for me to show you guys that it's there. But that's it. $136,000 for this SUV from Maserati. You guys, let me know what you think about this beast, the GTS. This is gonna turn some heads. We have another one coming in, so don't worry, I'll get that exhaust clip for you of it actually moving and going through those gears. We have, I believe, a black one coming in. So this isn't our only GTS we'll have. The Trofeo should be coming up pretty soon too. We'll see. Don't hold your breath though. But what do you guys think about this car or this SUV or this monster? You have to let me know. Definitely comment down below. Is it worth it? Is it worth the $136,000 that you would pay for this SUV? Me, of course I'm gonna say yes. That's just, I mean, it's special. That's what it is. You guys gotta like the video for that GTS, because this is gonna be one of those videos where I won't have too many of them out, and it's a special video, so definitely give it a like. Subscribe for more Maserati Alfa Romeo videos. I got plenty coming like this one. Now call that number down below if you guys want to get into this vehicle. You guys can get a hold of me, my Ron's Rides phone number, my Ron's Rides channel, and my Ron's Rides Facebook page. You can also get a hold of me on Instagram. You can do Snapchat, and I do have a website, a landing page from the Maserati Alfa Romeo of Daytona page, so you can see all of my specials, all the Maseratis we have for sale, everything like that. So give the number a call, check out all the links in the description, the Patreon, everything else. But you gotta give this video a like, and you gotta comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this. I'm excited. You guys be blessed, be easy. We will see you in the next Maserati Alfa Romeo video. Peace.